This is a very late video response to MandyElizabeth. She had tagged me in her 5 facts video, and I have recorded this video about 100 times. So, I've had a really rough couple weeks, but it's all good. Everything's fine. So, I still wanted to get it to her because I was very flattered and honored that she tagged me in her video, and I didn't want her to feel like I was blowing her off. So, 5 facts about me. Fact number 1, I have some very kind of odd irrational fears. I'm afraid of going underwater, or like getting my face wet, anything like that. When I swim, I keep the chin up out of the water all the time. When I'm in the shower, I keep the water out of my face. When I wash my face, I use washcloth or something else to wash it with. I don't just keep water out of it. Fear number 2, I am afraid of freshwater fish. I know, I have no idea why. I have no idea. Like, I kind of know why I'm afraid of going underwater. It was a bad experience at a swim lesson when I was younger that could explain it. There's theories that I was a cat in a previous life, who knows. But the fish thing, I have no clue. I have no clue. I have nightmares about giant, ugly brown fish. I go in the ocean, I'm fine. This is the weird part. I go in the ocean, I'm fine. I'm calm, I love the ocean. I don't go underwater, but I love to, play in the ocean, play in the water, swim, whatever. I go to a lake, and I start spazzing out, freaking out, jumping at every shadow, like, oh my god, did something just touch my leg? Oh my god, what was that? I'm a total freak when I go to the lake. And I love going to the lake, so it's kind of bad. The third fear is that I'm afraid of the dark. I am 30 years old, and I cannot sleep in pitch black. I cannot be in pitch black. It's very upsetting for me. When I was younger, I would actually hallucinate and see things in the dark. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, my weird, odd, irrational fears. Fact number 2, my husband and I are hoping to open an independent bookstore in the next couple years. The plan is to have one of those really kind of funky, quirky bookstores. I want it to have, obviously, an amazing metaphysical section, pagan metaphysical section. I want it to have a really great women's section, sci-fi fantasy. I want a kids section that has none of those books that are just freaking advertisement for a toy or a cartoon. I love children's literature. I want really good children's books. And I want there to be some rooms that could be used for workshops, meetups, discussions, classes, whatever. My husband wants there to be a cafe, coffee shop with a little stage for open mic night. We really have it all planned out in our heads. So hope that happens relatively soon. It's a long road. There's all kinds of steps between here and there, but we're working on it. Fact number 3 is that I love pumpkins. And it is an unnatural and wrong love. I love to eat anything pumpkin, like pumpkin ravioli, oh my god, but pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cheesecake. It's stupid. If you put pumpkin on it, I will eat it. It's crazy. I'll almost eat stuff I hate with pumpkin. It's weird. I love the way pumpkin smells. One of my favorite soaps is called Pumpkin Lavender by T-Ball, which I'll leave the link to that site in the description. Pumpkin lavender sounds weird, but it's amazing. It smells so good. It's absolutely heavenly. Not Body Shop. Bath & Body Works did a cinnamon pumpkin line a few years back. It was awesome. And I also love to look at pumpkins. So a lot of my fall decorations are pumpkins. Like little pumpkin figurines, or fluffy big stuffed pumpkins, and oh, and I have a huge pet peeve about it too. I hate when October hits and you see all the pumpkin spice stuff in stores. If it says pumpkin spice, you better put freaking pumpkin in it, because if it's just spice, it ticks me off. I don't even, why put pumpkin there? Why? Why don't you put spice? Because there's no pumpkin. So, it's just a really pet peeve of mine. Okay, fact number 4. I worked for Miss Cleo for a day. Miss Cleo, if you don't know, was a telephone psychic. She was one of those that advertised like 3 in the morning. She had a big turban on her head. She was really ridiculous, honestly. There was an ad that was make your own hours, work as many or few hours as you want, work from home. Sounded great to me. Sounded fabulous. I applied. I did a phone interview. They said, you're hired. We will do phone orientation in the next 24 hours. I started to get nervous because I was afraid it was going to sell stuff or something. And they called me and said, no, you'll be working for Miss Cleo. Are you familiar with Miss Cleo? And I was like, yeah. And they said, well, they basically told me that, I just log in on my phone, take calls whenever I wanted. They gave me a computer program to do tarot spreads. That was just really weird. And they said that if anyone wanted to talk to Miss Cleo, to tell them I was her neighbor or sister-in-law. I was supposed to know her personally. And I thought, this sounds kind of weird, but what the hey, it's extra money. So I logged in, started taking calls, and I realized in a short period of time that there are 3 kinds of people that call psychic lines. The first kind are experimental. It's the first time they're going to call. It's probably the last time they're going to call. And they're just calling to prove something or have some fun, whatever. The second kind are really lonely and just someone to talk to. And that was hard for me because I knew, I know I'm running up their phone bill and they're just going on and on and on. And the third kind are pretty humorous. They are too chicken to call phone sex lines, so they call a psychic and they hope people just, oops, forget what you're doing and start having phone sex with them. So I couldn't do it. After just one shift, I said, I can't do this, and I quit. Number 5, fact about me. For the last 3 years, I've been involved in my local V-Day campaign. If you're not familiar with V-Day, I'm going to leave a link in the description, and you should really go check it out. It's a great program. V-Day was founded by Eve Ensler, who was a playwright, and she wrote a play that a lot of people have heard of called Vagina Monologues. She founded V-Day to end the violence against girls and women globally, and every year they pick a spotlight campaign. For that year, the first year I was involved, it was called Reclaiming Peace. The second year was Women in Post-Katrina New Orleans. Last year it was Women in the Congo, and they're carrying that over to this year as well. This year I will actually be the coordinator of my local campaign. I'm super excited about that. I have a ton of plans. I have so loved being a part of this. When I started, I had a New Year's resolution to get more involved, and I had seen the Vagina Monologues. It was incredibly powerful for me, so I wanted to get involved with that. And I had absolutely no intention of being on stage at all. I was like, I can send out emails, I can make newsletters, I can make phone calls. What do you want me to do? I ended up on stage in a UU church talking about vaginas. So it's been a real growing experience for me, but it's just been amazing. And this year, my daughter will actually be in it. If you're familiar with the Vagina Monologues, there's a part called A 6-Year-Old Girl Was Asked. And my daughter is actually 7, but she's tiny. She will be doing the 6-Year-Old Girl. And so I'm really excited. It's just been, like I said, it's just been an intense, amazing experience. So I hope you all have enjoyed my little 5 facts video, and I know I'm supposed to tag someone. I have no idea who to tag. I think everyone's done this. Haven't they? Hasn't everyone done this? I don't want to tag someone and then they've done it before or multiple times and then they feel all obligated to do it again, and I just, I don't want to do that. So I'm not trying to be a party pooper. I'm not going to tag anybody. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.